working and you still stop taking EBT? That's cruel.
We can't wait months for y'all to figure this out.
Shutdown, I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car.
Do what?
I done been waiting, I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamp ain't on my card. This is not right, this ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm, I've been calling, everybody ignoring me. I've been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card. I got 9 babies to feed.
I've been waiting all this time.
Ma'am, I done been called, I done been down here, and I'm tired.
Sad.
I done been there, did all that, and they still ain't put my food stamps on because it's shut down. This is not fair. I'm tired, I done did all that. Now I need to know what the supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 kids. 4 of them ain't mine. I'm taking care of other people's kids. I'm old, I'm tired, I got arthritis. I'm tired of coming back and forth down here about my food stamp. I done had an appointment now. They told me my card wasn't supposed to be on my card. It ain't on there yet. Y'all gotta fix this now. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping.
Now, what if they told you they ain't had nothing to do with your 9 kids? You know what I mean? She said she got 9 kids, sir.
Other people kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of pain. Okay, now here's my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been out right there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamp. Still ain't got my stamp. Y'all done let them people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamp.
It's so sad.
And I don't want to go to jail. So that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal and shit. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, ma'am. Don't be
Why
recording
ain't these people
me.
placed like that?
Don't record me.
Hey, that had to be a skit, bro. She said she don't want to go to jail because that's where she going next, about them children. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, it's been a lot going on with the little shutdowny down, right? It's people on both sides of the fence. I think, like, you know, we in a capitalistic place, bro. So certain people that they took advantage of the opportunity put in front of them or whatever have you, and certain people don't want to strap their bootstraps up no more. No, they want it because they feel like it's a ripoff, bro. And this, that, and the third. It's a lot, bro. But I wanted to let's get some insight as to like what's really going down with the shutdown, bro. It's some like really petty shit. It's not petty. It's like some some little kid argument type shit. Like I don't understand these governments, bro. And I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying y'all are not having it together as of late. It's been hella shutdowns. Every year it seems like it's a shutdown, bro.
Now that the United States federal government has officially shut down, let this video serve as a U.S. government shutdown for dummies. Quickly and briefly explaining to you what you should expect during this time. We're going to get straight into it. So essential workers still have to work with the possibility of no paycheck. You guys already know this. Think about the COVID-19 pandemic. You already know essential workers, y'all still got to come out here. And the essential workers include the 4 million federal employees. ICE agents also have the possibility of not getting paid. We're all hoping on that. Cross fingers, right? The national parks and museums are supposed to be closed, although this administration is actually trying to encourage, via bullying, for them to stay open, right? 2 million troops that are deployed here across the cities in the United States will also possibly not get paid as this drags out. FDA, the people who are supposed to ensure that our food and produce and everything is healthy. Yeah, they can't ensure that the meat, milk, and eggs, right, are safe for consumption during this shutdown. Just to let you know, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid will still be distributed. They will still be pushing it out. Although, because of this shutdown, do expect, significant delays and significant shutdowns or slowdowns, sorry. Airport security, right? Air traffic controllers will become essential workers. Now that puts you in the position of also possibly not getting paid. Ports and customs. Yeah. So it's more than just a place where you meet so that you can board your cruise, right? They also deal with the imports of goods. So cargo goods and all of those things, importers of perishables and pharmaceutical needs, they'll be dealing with or facing a staff shortage. Reading from the logisticsviewpoints.com, it says right here that ports from Seattle to New York have pledged to remain operational, but officials warn that unpaid federal staff and processing delays could create rippled effects. Not to mention trucking, rail, air cargo, you understand, certain things that are being shipped via plane, the warehouse, all of that border outlook. Yeah, all of that's being affected. Now, analysts have actually warned that this shutdown could last longer than past closures. And something that you need to know that the shutdown within itself costs money. It costs money, okay? So shutdowns also carry a cost to the economy. In 2019, Senate report found that 3 government shutdowns in 2013, 2018, and 2019 wasted nearly $4 billion of tax-paying dollars, okay?
And you know, some would say, bro, it's a lot of complaints too about the money we send to other places, and for whatever reason, like, oh, they are over there in the east or this. Well, I don't know, bro. But you know, the people just ain't sitting right with the people that we got. We got a lot of foreign obligations, but we don't look out for the people that's on the home turf, on the home field. It's ridiculous.
And of course, I got to remind you of the last federal government shutdown that this country went through, right? So that last shutdown began in December 2018. This was during Trump's first term, and it was the longest shutdown in history, 35 days. During that shutdown, some federal workers began showing up at food banks, right? Many essential workers began to call in sick. Union officials said many of them could not afford childcare or gas needed to get to work. All right. By the time that the government reopened in January 2019, about $3 billion in the United States economic activity evaporated, never to be recovered, according to the Congressional Budget Office. So during the first time, right, since we've dealt with one, the last one that we dealt with was under Trump's first presidency. And then all of a sudden, $3 billion is gone. $3 billion is gone, not to be accounted for. Right? So not only is this now current shutdown a distraction from the files, you understand, but it's a distraction in which they're able to transfer more money. The longer that this goes on, the more they're able to transfer money, and they can say that the reason why it's gone is because of this shutdown, like they did in 2018. The fact that it took three separate shutdowns to get to the total of almost $4 billion, but it was only one shutdown during Trump's term, his first term in 2018, that cost the United States $3 billion. We lost $3 billion worth of tax-paying dollars.
And ain't that like, just like what, you know, the fact that all this shit is going on, bro, and money still being lost, let you know it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And it's a lot of like, you know, it's just real political. I say that. You know, just talk about being between a rock and a hard place, right? If the government officials and workers and this, that, and the third is living paycheck to paycheck, right? 35 days, had them at a food bank and this, that, and just imagine what some of these American citizens is experiencing, bro.
What I'm starting to realize is the people that want to get rid of food stamps thinks that the people that are on food stamps are just making this ridiculous amount of money. I have a degree in computer engineering, so I might not know much, but one thing I know for sure is numbers. This is the maximum amount per family household that families are getting in food stamps per month. This is the maximum amount per household that people can make while being on food stamps, meaning that this is the maximum amount that they can work and make while also receiving food stamps. If we just take the average family, the 4-family household, the maximum they can make is $4,421 a month. Let's just say this is a 1-parent, 3-kid household, because if this is a 2-parent, 2-kid household, that means the parents are combining to make $25 an hour. That equates to $53,000 a year. Let's just say that their rent is $1,000 a month, which nowhere you can find for a family of 4, by the way. Average rent is $1,500 to $2,000 a month, depending on the state. But let's just say they're paying $1,000 a month per rent. That's $12,000 a year that they have to take away from this $53,000 pre-tax. The government needs its 25%, so really 25% of that is gone. Let's use real numbers. For a family of 4 making $53,000 a year, they're bringing home about $44,000 after taxes. You still have to pay for rent, which we said was $1,000 a month, so now they're at $32,000 for the year. They have to pay for their car note, which is about $400 a month. They still have to pay for their car insurance, which is about $200 a month. They still have to pay for gas, which is about $30 a week, but we're talking about a family of 4, so they're driving a lot more. That is $8,640. Let's just round up to $9,000 for oil changes and any other car maintenance that might have happened throughout the year. Now we're down to $23,000 for the year. What family of 4 do you think can survive off $23,000 a year without any government assistance? We still have to pay for a light bill, water bill, internet. Mind you, this is a family of 4, so light bill alone is going to be about $200. Water bill is about $100. Internet is going to be about $50-$60. Let's hope they don't live in a community that requires a gas bill as well. They need phone bills $150. Let's hope that their kids aren't old enough that they need phones as well. And if we round up all the utilities to $500 a month, that's $6,000 a year. We're now at $17,000 a year for this family of 4 to survive on. I have not talked about buying clothes for the children, non-perishable items, trash bags, toothpaste, lotion, school supplies. We don't have no streaming services, so we don't have no entertainment, no TVs, toilet paper, dish detergent, washer and dryer stuff. I have not talked about any of that stuff. We're living off $17,000 for the year for a family of 4. Any medical scares, dental, vision, let's just hope the children are healthy. God forbid this family of 4 gets $996 a month from the government for food. Oh my goodness, it's the end of the world. I don't want my taxes going here. You are not Christian. Please don't, if you don't support food stamps and the government helping out low-income families, you are not Christian, and stop saying that you are.
Yeah, no, they ain't Christian, bro. They capitalists, bro. And it's, you know, it's really crazy that you know, it is the way it is, bro. You know, and with it being the way it is, you can see, like, you think some of these runouts we be seeing, or the way people responded to even EBT or whatever being cut off, you think they gonna just act like that for no reason, bro? No, they starving. What Tupac say, bro? He was talking about like how, like, if a bum was walking past a mansion and they was just in there throwing food and having a big old feast, right? You know, and he tried to knock on the door and ask for food. Eventually, the knocks would turn into, I'm kicking down this motherfucker and I'm finna take some food. Y'all ain't finna keep having a feast and throwing food.
If I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry.
And it's a good analogy, like, compared to, like, it's a good capitalist analogy, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Other people look at it, you can understand why, like, the average American or whatever, how you, they heart then got hardened, because it's like, from, you know, like 18, soon as you get of age, yeah, get out there and get it, man, for yourself, man. I got you to this point, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It type shit. And you feel me? After that, because who on their back? Yeah, after that, they gonna get on your back. What I'm saying is, like, every 30 days, you know, the bills gotta be paid. Nigga need some rent. All time, you know, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so you could understand why other people look at other people like, well, why you ain't got it together? Like, why you haven't strapped your bootstraps up type shit? And it's crazy, bro. Because it shouldn't have to be. You see, the what's it called? The limitations keep getting pushed higher and higher. You feel me? Nigga was like, all right, I strap my bootstraps up. All I gotta make is $40 a year. That's cool. You have to. They ain't talking about $100,000 a year, bro. Everybody don't want to have to fucking own a business or have be a genius to survive, bro. This Hunger Games though, but yeah, y'all niggas let me know.
Shout out to W.I.G TV in here. W.I.G TV. Somebody did it. He got his name, W.I.G TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wig TV, hey, I fuck with you, my nigga. I ain't... Gang, shout out. Hey, that's the king of California right there. Y'all subscribe to Gang TV.
Playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, I can't be playing with that paper, ho.